Mario must be missing because the leaks just keep on coming, and it looks more and more and more likely that we're getting Fortnite, Paladins, and more at E3 2018 next week. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch Force. Gabe is here. Last week we reported on this leaked document showcasing stations, demo stations, for games such as Fortnite, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Paladins, Overcooked 2, and more. And recently we also reported on a piece of code found in an eShop update highlighting the Fortnite icon and suggesting that maybe the game will drop during the show. And then there were people saying that, hey, it only makes sense to drop during the show because how else could you demo this Fortnite game if it wasn't available to everyone? Because there's no way you can have 100 demo stations at E3. And now we have Paladins being found in the eShop update, all but confirming that these games are coming and probably coming quick.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, Zach, out of these games, which one do you think is the most exciting? Because I think we differ as far as that goes, right? Fortnite is the easy one to go with, but I think like the fact that Dragon Ball FighterZ is coming is really, really exciting, and of course Overcooked 2. But yeah, where do you land on that?
I think the free-to-play push is exciting for Nintendo as it's something that they haven't previously embraced. We know that Arena of Valor is getting a beta this summer. If they add Paladins and Fortnite pre-online service, I think that's just like a really great play. You know, it's a way to fill the summer with a lot of fun, and I think, you know, again, Fortnite is that's the headline, right? That's the USA Today title story. But I really am just super excited for Overcooked 2, especially if that's an exclusive. That would be a humongous get, a great indie. And, you know, again, I guess we should point out that there's nothing official, but I did see someone say, like, it's almost as if Nintendo is just trying to leak this themselves with those icon inclusions in the eShop. Would it make sense to you, though, to drop both Fortnite and Paladins at the same time?
Yeah, well, there's little bearing on Nintendo as far as that goes. Like, they're completely different companies. The games coexist now as is. Clearly, one is way more successful than the other one. Paladins is still really fun. I just don't know which version of Paladins we're going to be getting, because now there's a battle royale thing, but before that, that's not what the game was at all. It was more like Overwatch. So right. I don't know exactly what we're getting. Maybe they avoid the whole battle royale thing and they give us a more Overwatch type experience on Switch with Paladins. I think that could be cool, make it a little bit different, but yeah, I'm not too worried about both of them being at the same time, because Fortnite's difficult to compete with. I don't know what you do.
And maybe it also... Maybe this Paladins find of the icon in the eShop update, maybe it pulls us back a little on Fortnite for sure coming next week. I do think the little note about, hey, how are you going to demo Fortnite if you don't have a lot of people playing, does make sense. But having that thing released like right at 10 and then downloading and then, you know, typically the eShop updates when it updates, and I don't know, so then the first people that go play Fortnite on the show floor don't get to play with other people. I'm just not really sure how that works. Maybe they're going to fill it with like an AI, you know, sort of like a bot match or something, if that's even possible. I have no idea. Maybe that's completely not even a thing. But I do wonder if this find might reduce at least my belief in Fortnite for sure releasing next week. Because both at the same time just seems odd.
It does, but like I said, if they separate them to where like they're like different games, really, then I feel better about that. Excitement level for the other stuff on here, Dragon Ball, more notably.
Me, not so much. Killer Queen Black is an indie title. Starlink is obviously the Ubisoft thing. Monster Hunter we knew about. FIFA we knew about. Mario Tennis Aces we knew about. I mean, and look, if this is to be true, and if these games, Paladins and Fortnite, do release next week, June is an absolute killer month for Nintendo, and especially in the online space, having Fortnite, Paladins, Mario Tennis Aces, and then you back that up with Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, you've got Ys 8, you've got Wolfenstein 2, you've got Luminous, you got the just announced The Blob. Like, it's an incredible month, and I think that is a huge just point for Nintendo, like bringing E3 home, right? We're giving you Paladins and Fortnite, go play. And not that they're new games, not that they're, you know, monumental reveals, but they are big announcements for the Nintendo player base. And anytime that you can involve the at-home audience, anytime you can sort of bring the fun to them, if they're able to announce new games, dive deep into Smash, Fire Emblem, and bring multiple free-to-play experiences, like it's going to be tough to compete with.
Yeah, definitely a win. And I think that this is shaping up to be real, which is the exciting part. Like, yeah, it takes away a little bit of the excitement of, like, hey, getting the Fortnite reveal during the direct and, like, it being released, like, right away. Something that nobody would have thought about before this, like, leak thing. That would have been exciting. Same with Dragon Ball. Less so with Paladins. That's still a cool thing. Overcooked 2 would have been nice as well. So I'm sad that this got ruined a little bit. It does seem to be real, but it's exciting stuff nonetheless.
Yeah, we've sort of had this triple confirmed now, and the initial thing was brought up with a lot of like, hey, this lines up with what major websites have heard, so we can't say it's confirmed, but it basically looks to be. And as long as these aren't the big reveals, I think it's okay. It's still nice to know, and it will still be fun to play Dragon Ball, Fortnite, Paladins, Overcooked 2 on the Switch. So let us know your take. If Nintendo drops this next week, man, that's pretty exciting. Do you think they would? Will they put both Fortnite and Paladins out, or do you foresee these launching more in line with the online service? And are you pumped for Dragon Ball FighterZ and Overcooked 2 now that this looks pretty much confirmed? Or are you still holding out that this is not true, and despite the eShop updates, it's not happening? I feel like that percentage is dwindled down to low single digits. Anyways, we'll let you know once it is revealed. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from the Switch and E3. Follow us on Twitter and Discord. We've got you covered. Until next time, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Fantastic day for myself and Gabe. Switch Force out.